Dude, it seems like since last year that I've seen you, it's like,
I know, huh? Who would have
what
thought, huh?
a sorry,
Who would have
folks.
thought?
That's probably the first bad dad joke you're gonna hear today. I have a feeling we got
It's
a lot
how
more in store,
it's how it
and
has to be sometimes, you know.
it is, it is. Man, we're on episode 107. Like, we're really doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? And
We're
like,
doing it. We're
whoever's
trying it.
here with us, we don't know why you're here, but we appreciate it.
Sure.
But I did have an interesting proposition to throw your way.
Okay.
So, deal or no deal. You know how this works. Get a deal across the table. You either slam the phone or you pick it up. I'll be
Yep.
Howie, except I'm not bald, but just imagine bald here. Um, what if we just ditch this episode recording and just hop on COD with the boys real quick? Because, like, COD's greater than everything, right?
Well, here's the thing about COD.
Okay.
I would rather chop off my left nutsack
Okay.
than have to play a protocol S&D, a protocol control, a red card,
Sure.
anything, a
Sure. You'd rather get a red card than play red card.
hacienda control. Um, Now, would I get some dopamine? Probably.
Yeah.
By by the 90-minute mark, which is about where it all starts to turn, I
Yeah.
would want to kill myself. 90-minute mark of this stoogery on the Twitter stooge. So
Yeah.
that's kind of if I'm weighing the pros and cons,
Yeah.
at
We're
least I'm going to get more laughs at
Then
my
want to kill myself.
90-minute mark than wanting to end it all.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to go no deal. I'm going to
Okay.
go no deal this time. Now, if you offer me that deal maybe on a Thursday, and I might have
Okay.
like a minimum day at school on Friday,
Yeah.
now
Okay.
we might now I might at least see a couple cases open.
Yeah. A
You know,
little.
we might get through the picks and then be like, you know what? How about we cut this thing short
Yeah. I
and
see
just
exactly
so
what you're saying.
yeah, the odds might be
Okay.
better.
So Thursday might have better odds. This might be Vegas inside info
There you
right
go.
here.
So
Like,
Thursday we get all of our
yeah,
NFL playoff picks in, and then it's like,
yeah.
hey, I'm gonna reopen this deal for you at about the 45-minute mark, and I'm like, I might take you up on
I
that.
might take it up on that.
I
You know
might say
what?
yes.
I might go back to the banker and the board of directors and see if that's available for a Thursday. Now I might get told to kill myself, suck a dick,
Fuck off.
fuck off, eat
Yeah,
shit,
sure.
buy a rope. Not really sure what the rope's for. I don't think I need
Yeah,
any equipment going on. Um, ooh, what's another one? Drink bleach. That's an oldie but a goodie.
that's the classic. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna say no to that
I'm gonna
deal.
go no
So,
deal.
those gentlemen know who they are, and they threw the deal
Yeah,
across the table. We respect that you threw it
they
across
threw
for
the deal across
yeah,
the pond from the rock over there. So
right, and
yeah,
then
I know who's throwing deals out.
yeah, and it landed across
Not my
the
manager.
experience. No, 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 no. That guy might be on Terminus right now. Honestly, he could be on Terminus Island,
If people are still running Terminus,
dude.
they are some freaks. I'll say that.
Have you done the Easter egg,
No, I have not done the Easter egg.
bro? I was not prepared the first time I did it. They're
Oh,
like,
you're
okay,
in
the
there
boss
for a
is
while.
popping up.
Oh yeah,
Brother, a giant Kraken pop. Davy Jones himself on steroids pops up, and I'm
sure.
like,
Not
and
ready for it.
all I hear is just run counterclockwise. I'm like,
Yep.
okay. And then there's just shit getting shot at you, and like, I didn't know he had the fucking big double boom coming through and just slamming tentacles and throwing you
Boom,
off the.
boom, boom, boom.
Like, bro.
Sorry to hear your brother passed away. That gets 5 big. Boom, boom, boom. Like, what in the hell are these guys doing?
I know content is content, but bro, like,
They're giving big booms out?
but like, is
Guy's
five
brother died.
is five enough for like a
That's
brother
what I'm
passing?
saying. Or
Like,
like,
can I get at least
yeah,
10?
like what kind of booms are we? Yeah, I don't know.
How many would
I'm
Boo
not
like?
sure.
Would he get half because of his height, or like how does that work?
Yeah.
Like how do we
Like
bring
this,
this thing in?
could somebody get 10 big booms for dying? Like,
Yeah, like
how does that go?
maybe when OJ passed away, he got 10.
Sure. Yeah,
That'd be
he
useless.
gets the max. He gets the maximum.
That makes sense. Or if Lou Holtz passed away, God rest him. But maybe
Yeah.
that would have to get like 15 of them.
That gets as many as it wants.
I like
Oh
that.
man.
Man, let's just give a recap of the bowl season. We don't know shit. Let's just start there.
Well, let's just put it this way. I'm looking at our bracket
How'd that look
that
actually? Let's
we
just go
made.
through that. Let's see
Yeah,
what
actually,
we're
I'll just share my screen and we can.
Yeah, let's see how we did. I think we
I
did.
did one on
decently.
my own,
Okay.
and it's a little better, but it ain't much better.
If anyone.
So this is the one that we
Okay.
made. So
Oh, we're already
obviously
chalked. Yep. Oh yeah.
we had an Oregon versus Georgia championship.
Georgia.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's done. We had SMU in the Final Four, sharp.
Sure.
Um,
Nice knowing your horses.
yeah, I talked you off the Clemson one, so that worked. We both talked ourselves out of picking Penn State, basically.
Boy, was that a dumb decision.
Yeah, at least we got the Notre Dame thing right.
Yep.
Ohio State.
I
I
mean,
mean, I don't even know. I think I think Texas is gonna win this.
you think so?
I think so. Like
Yeah.
Ohio State's all hot and heavy, and I think Texas beats everyone not named Georgia, and Georgia's out of this thing.
Mm.
That's what I think. That's what I thought from the beginning,
I just think after seeing if
but I don't
Ohio
know.
State like comes out firing like they did at the Rose Bowl, I don't think there's a team in college that could beat them,
I think that's
and
true, but
that's
I think
scary.
if there's one team, Texas has the most NFL guys
Yeah, they
out
have the
there
talent to do it. I just
that
think
could
Quinn
do it.
Ewers is the problem for me.
Yeah,
Like, if they
He
told
does
me
scare me a
Arch
little bit.
Manning's coming in,
Well, they
like
need a Silas punt returning man. Just don't even give him a chance. Just going to the crib,
Silas, bro,
getting
you're
cribbed.
doing some good shit with that one. Oh, we got
Um,
29%.
You know what? Yeah. Oh no, we're we're shit, brother.
Ah,
I mean,
shit.
yeah. I mean, 46% of brackets had Oregon winning the whole thing. So this was
Okay.
what I was worried about with Oregon.
Yeah. They're
Of
never gonna win a championship. I'm giving up. It's over.
not even that, just I knew that their run was gonna have to be Ohio State, Texas, and then somebody in the Natty, and I just like felt like
You don't like it.
they're just gonna lose one of them. You know, like it's so hard. They would have went 16-0. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know.
When you put it that way.
Yeah, it's just like
I mean,
it's just tough. Like obviously you would have needed to beat some of those teams to get there anyway, but like
just think
Ohio
of how
State's thinking the same
crazy
thing.
it
They're
is.
like, oh, we're gonna beat the piss out of Tennessee, we're gonna beat the piss out of Oregon, we're gonna beat the piss out of Texas, and we're gonna beat the piss out of Notre Dame. It's like sure.
Just think about like you're Oregon, you fight your ass off to go 13-0. You're the number 1 seed, and you look at the draw and you're like, I either have to play Tennessee or Ohio State.
You got to play the favorite coming in to win this whole thing.
Like, um,
You know what
all
checked
right,
me? You know what's checking me that one of Penn State or Notre Dame's gonna be in the national championship.
yeah,
That's some shit that
in
just
that
pisses me
section,
off.
dude. If I have to see Drew Aller running out the tunnel for a national
I
championship,
know.
oh,
Yeah. So then this is the one I did.
okay, how'd that
On
one
my,
go?
I picked Georgia to win it. Fucking shitty decision. But
Okay,
I ended up picking Ohio State, picked Penn State. I went with the Indiana thing, didn't hit. And I obviously had Georgia, but
yep,
I had Texas and Penn State winning. So I basically had two of the four.
okay,
Not horrible. And then in this one, I had Texas making it, but losing to Georgia. Since
because that's
Georgia's not in, if I would have like I would take Texas against Penn State or Notre Dame personally, but
yeah, I think so.
you know, I mean, people got to have like 100%, right?
I was gonna ask, are there any brackets that guy's
Oh
100%?
yeah,
Okay, we're
yeah,
gonna need to
for
check his
sure.
PC. We're gonna need a PC check here.
I mean, it's like just getting like 8 games correct, so it's not like
Yeah, it's not the craziest thing.
that crazy, but
I feel like the
yeah.
Georgia pick, once I found out that their starting quarterback wasn't in, I was like, okay, they're probably gonna lose. Like
Yeah.
their defense needed to put a performance up,
The first
but
game is what? Or is Thursday night?
I
Is the
think
game?
so.
Who is that one? Oh, that's Notre Dame.
No,
Notre
Notre
Dame,
Dame.
Penn State. Notre Dame's 2.5 point favorites. Interesting. And then
Yeah,
it's Ohio State, Texas in Arlington. Jesus,
talk
just
about a
give
home
it
game.
to them for free. Ohio State's 5.5 point favorites, and then we go straight into actually insane. We're gonna have some insane picks because then you go straight into playoffs.
Oh yeah, NFL
Because
playoffs.
Saturday is what's the first one? Yeah, Chargers, Texans, then Steelers, Ravens. Then you got Broncos, Bills, Packers, Eagles, Commanders, Bucks, Vikings, Rams on a Monday night. No way
Yeah,
you're not pulling up
has that
to
ever? I
support
have
your
no.
lads, son.
I'll see the price of them. They might have priced me
Oh yeah,
out,
sure.
unfortunately.
Tickets as
Let's
low as
see.
84 bones.
84, I could probably
That
deal
ain't
with.
bad. Let's see if a spot that you'd actually want. Yeah, I mean you're fucked.
Yeah, is there anything that I pull?
I mean second level, like
Okay.
like probably end like in line with like the end zone kind of. Here, I'll just share my
Ooh.
screen. mean, it's not the best, but like at least you're there.
Oh, you know,
So like prime, like I was sitting
two
like
digits, 600,
where was I?
sure.
Second level. I was sitting like here last time for the Eagles Rams game.
Yeah,
Like
that's a
this
good spot.
action. This was cool. Like if you get this way, you could get into some 200, 270.
What if I just ask the big dog to just drop the cash? Like,
Saying, right?
let that thing sing.
Yeah, up
We're gonna take a
here
trip. We're gonna go to the Rams game.
you're looking like, I mean, back of the end zone is 3.
I think it
Rough.
was like C222 and C221 that I got last time I went to Commanders Rams, I think, or it was
Yeah,
above it.
222 is you're looking 589.
I think it's the one right above it then that I got because it
3?
wasn't like super high. Yeah, it was
Why
like
is this
it's
still
still like
5? The hell?
dude, the view you get of the field is
It's pretty sweet,
insane,
yeah.
and you got like your own like you don't have your own bar right there, but you literally turn the corner and it's like a bar for that section, and the
The
bathrooms there.
suite?
It's like it's pretty sweet.
How do I get
Yeah,
a suite?
16K.
16K? Sure, check out.
Maybe I could talk to my company about getting a sponsored event.
You could get over here for about for 96, right up here in the corner.
I think I'd rather chop my balls off.
Horned up.
See, I've always thought about that. You know, that old adage of like, yeah, it's a shitty seat, but at least you're there. Like, honestly, I'd rather be on my couch drinking beer and going piss when I
No,
want to.
that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, these seats here for football suck. When I went to watch the Manchester United preseason game, like up
mhm.
here is low key a vibe
Okay, yeah, because you're above
because they're
everything. You
scoring
see
like
it.
in front of you. Like you
Yeah,
don't have to worry about seeing like first downs and like you're not really like seeing the middle. You're just like watching the play. So like up here actually was kind of a vibe. We were on the 300 level and it was like pretty cool.
that's
But for
fine.
football,
Did we when we
it's
went to the
ass.
season game? I think we had like 237 or something when we saw Chargers versus when we
We were up pretty high.
discovered Puka. We're like,
We
this
might have
guy's
been
a dog.
in the threes up there maybe.
I'm trying to figure out, is it normally let like a wild card game is on a Monday night? I feel like they're
Last
all
year it
Saturday,
was.
Sunday. Well,
Last
was it
year it
the
was because it was
Eagles?
Eagles. It was the Eagles game.
Yeah. Oh
My
man. Yeah,
fucking
no.
mom had bunko at the house. So me and my dad are in the living room, and then like she would like people would be poking their head in like, "Oh yeah, my son likes the Bucks." Shut the fuck up. Get out.
Shut up, scary. Get your ass back to the table.
Go back to bunko. Jesus Christ.
I don't even know
This
how
is
to insult someone in Bunko because I don't know the rules.
Oh, there was some funny shit that happened today in our like first meeting back.
Yeah.
Um, this lady, she's like the Spanish and French teacher,
Interesting combo.
and I know, yeah, she guess she just knows what they're kind of similar,
Shit.
low key.
Okay.
Um, and she was, everyone was like talk about a highlight from like your break or whatever, and she was like, oh, like she had mentioned that like, oh, I got to see my friends, like that's why like I was late today because we were doing like bunko last night, and we go pretty hard, and we were up till like 4 a.m. So I'm on 3 hours of sleep. Mind you, she's like an old late, like she's like 60s, 70s, like super old, and we were like, damn, like okay, she like has like a pretty thick accent too. Like you're kind of like not understanding everything she's saying, but it's still kind
Yeah.
of funny. And then at like we circle back to like highlights, and at the end she was like, "Oh, I forgot to mention like I celebrated my 42nd uh wedding anniversary." And they were like and then she was like, "But I was by myself." And and, or they were like, "How was it?" She was like, "It was great, like, I didn't celebrate it with my husband." And they were like, "Oh, what'd you do?" She's like, "That was bunko night, I forgot that it was my anniversary." And went to bunko night with the gals for the 42nd anniversary, and then apparently the husband was like, "Oh, it's all good, I'll just go hang out with my buddies or whatever." And it's like, I guess once you get to 42 years, it's like,
Yeah,
who
we know
gives a
what
shit?
yeah,
Like,
we know what we're about at that point.
yeah.
We're literally 4 decades into
But
this thing,
everybody
like
started dying laughing because she like her first highlight was the bunko thing, and then she circled back to like, "Oh yeah, my wedding anniversary. I didn't even hang out with my husband." And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, like ha, that's pretty funny. 42 years. That's how they stay together." And they were like, "So like, what did you do?" And she's like, "Bunko night. Like that's what it was. I forgot. I scheduled bunko night instead of doing a like dinner."
I
Like,
love
what the
that.
fuck?
I love it. Oh my
It
god.
was some good shit though. It
That's
got a
just
good
the best
pop out
shit
of
right
everybody.
there. It just kinda opens up the room. Those are just so odd. Like, the first I think the weird thing that I'm learning in like corporate coming back from a break is like everyone comes back at different times. So like you got those who come back right when the company opens back up, and then you got those who kind of linger back in. So like
Mhm.
you're 2 weeks back into the new year, and we still have the conversation of like, how was your break? What did you
Yeah.
do? And it's just like it's a weird flow, you know. Like you got to remember, like, okay, who was on
Like, who the
PTO?
hell is this guy?
Yeah, like where did you go? Did you like the big thing? Did you tell me what you were doing for Christmas? If you did I remember it? And more than likely, no. That's probably a no on that one. Um, yeah, man. That's good shit. I mean, there's nothing better than that. And then like what is it? So what do you actually do in like a staff development day? Like is it you look yourself in the mirror, play some Motley Crue and
I
like
don't
say
even
I'm
know. I
legit?
wouldn't even call it like a development day, really. Like, we kind of just the first hour was like everybody gave like the administration, like the leadership team, everyone gave like their updates and like for the 2025 calendar or whatever.
Sure.
Like, here's what we're doing, here's what we're looking towards, like blah blah blah, whatever. That was kind of like an hour, and then we had like a little break,
Mm-hmm.
and then when we came back, we did like the teachers had like a little thing, and it was
Bunko.
no, we would like break off, do like fucking small groups, like talk about this, like how can we be more effective teaching girls, and like I don't
Oh,
know, like
jeez.
whatever thing you got to come up with 3 to 5
Yeah,
bullet points and like the whole like shebang.
I hear that.
And then after that, we broke off into our own department meetings. So like there was a English and math and science and whatever. And then after that, I did like my own meeting with my boss.
Yeah.
But basically, we just be like chilling. We just be chopping it up. And then I was out of there in the afternoon. But then we had a soccer game tonight, so then I gotta go fucking do that shit. Make sure the lights turn on and turn off.
Yeah,
Make
can't
sure the
be
officials show up. Someone's and then, bro, the thing that's the most annoying about having to do this is everyone's a dumbass.
okay.
So like no one's wants to learn how to do the scores, the
Scoreboard?
scoreboard like thing, and nobody wants to learn like how to do it. And I show them every time, like, hey, here's how you do it. Like, cause I can't like confirm I'm gonna be at every single game every time you need me. It's happened to work out over winter break,
Yeah.
and I'm like, here's how you do it. And he's like, wait, what? And I'm like, get like a parent to come down and do this shit, bro. It's not hard. You just type in the names. It's 40 minutes, counting down. Goal is 1. They score
Not
again, you give them
7.
another one, and you just keep on going. Second half, change it from a 1 to a 2.
Simple things.
And but, like, he doesn't want it to be, like, messed up, so he's like, "Are you gonna be here today?" So, like, he makes sure everything's okay. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there." Like, cause I always get there early to set up because there's only certain people that have a key to where, like, they keep all the stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, "Alright, I'll get there early, I'll make sure everything's set up, and then I'm bouncing." And it always turns into I'm fucking there to the end of the game. I gotta turn the lights back off. I gotta lock everything up again. It's like, bro. And then I'm there from 4:30 to 8.
Oh,
I'm like, dude, how did I even get here?
you're so chalked at that point. Like you don't even care who wins. You don't care what
Yeah.
anyone thinks. Just like
I'm
get
like,
out of my stadium.
can we and the problem is like you can't even they're like, oh, let's do a running clock. Clock's always running in soccer, so you're just fucked.
Don't
Like,
matter.
there's no way to make it go faster.
90 minutes is gonna be 90 minutes, and maybe 94 because there's gonna be 4 minutes extra time.
Yeah.
Did we get
There's
the win tonight?
always we did 4-0.
Okay. See,
4-0.
we did use the one a couple times. A little
Yeah.
one, 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 one. I like that.
I did actually mess up on the thing because so when you enter it, you enter in a 1. And then for whatever reason, like you're not entering the number, you're adding to it. So like it'll be I don't know if this is a soccer setting or just like whatever setting we have it set to. So like I hit 1 and then we scored again, so I go over and it's a 1 and then I saw a little plus, so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna hit 2 because now we're going. That's the second goal, but it put it to 3 because it did 1
Oh,
plus 2 instead of just all I need to do is press 1 again. It'll give us another goal. Then we were at 3, and then I was trying to figure out how do I go back, couldn't clear it. I'm looking up. I'm like, "Girls, can you just go score again so, like, I don't have to change this?" Then as I was trying to change it, fucked up the time, sent it back to, like, time of day. So then by the time I change all the stuff and get it back to get reset, they score again, and it's
and
3 to 0. I'm like,
eliminate.
"Oh my gosh, I coulda just left it for the last, like, 3 minutes instead I was trying to fix it all." I was like, "This is just great."
So you got like an Excel program in the background where it's like you want to do 1 plus 2, and you're like, sure.
Dude, it's so difficult for some reason. I don't know why.
Interesting.
Those things are archaic.
I'm used to like the old like scoreboard for like baseball and stuff, where it's literally just like a little block,
Yeah,
and there's like +1. There's like rotate who's up to bat, add the outs, the strikes, balls. That's it. Like
yeah,
you got these buttons. That's it. You got like 7-year-old Billy sitting there eating
sure.
like a hot dog running this shit, and
Doesn't know
you're
what the
standing up
fuck's
at the
going
plate,
on.
and you're like, I have 2 strikes. I haven't even gone in the batter's box.
Yeah,
Like I just
like
got to
what just
choke it up.
happened here?
Shit.
What went wrong?
Yeah, I guess I got to do better. Shit. Speaking of do better, you got to stop me if I've gone on this rant already. I can't remember from what episode, but have I gone off on the bull season? Like what's been going on
Um,
with this whole transfer
mm,
portal shit during games and like
yeah, I mean like a little
players?
bit, yeah. The guy who decommitted from Oregon to go
Oh,
to
Bear
Cal.
Alexander. Oh
Oh no, you didn't see this one?
no.
Guy signed or committed going to Oregon basically. Early enroll, so he's there like through their bowl game prep for the Rose Bowl.
Hmm.
Goes to the Rose Bowl. They lose the Rose Bowl. Next day, enters the transfer portal, goes to Cal. And everyone was like, this guy literally just wanted fucking sideline tickets to the Rose Bowl and then just bounced. I was like, honestly, you might be right.
I kind of respect it. I actually really respect that. I'm talking about like you're trying to make your picks and you're like, okay, let me see who's in the transfer portal, this and that. And then there's a game. Let me see which one it was so I can call them out properly. Because I'm not just gonna do this. Oh, teams. Like, no, I'm gonna let them know here. Let me just scroll through these bowl games here. Let's see. Nope, it was earlier. Where you at, brother? This is before Colorado got the piss beat out of them. Okay, Coastal Carolina.
Okay, sure.
First of all, it's a home game. It's at your stadium, literally. But how are we able to put on a bowl game when there's 30 people out?
Yeah,
30. I I didn't know that was possible. Like,
makes you
wh-
think, huh?
I mean, how did we get here? Is my question. Like, what went wrong?
Everything.
All right, moving on.
Sure,
Yeah. Okay, I've been on my rant. It's
sure.
over.
Everyone's fucked.
Speaking of rant, why don't we see how we did
Get
in
fucked.
our college football playoff predictions
Also
with the
getting fucked.
spread? Well, unfortunately, I do believe we have a goose egg alert. Unfortunately, you know
Got a
what?
goose, and I'm gonna say we only have a
Yeah,
goose because there were 4 games. If there was a fifth game, I would have got goosed. Put it
it's
that
all
way.
right. Hey,
I would
look,
have
we all
found the
get
board.
goosed. We all get goosed. It's
I
okay.
would have found the board on the last one.
I think I hold the lead for gooses right now. I think I'm at 2.
You got the all-time goose record.
I think right now though, this is like when
Sure.
we tried to play cornhole across the pool.
Yeah,
There's
it's
really no
just
winning. Like,
it's not gonna work.
no, it's just shit.
Yeah.
Like,
You're just destined for failure.
yeah. Even funnier one is I won the pick here for Penn State, but in the beginning of the bowl season on the ESPN app, I was high on Boise State. I was like,
Yeah.
Genty can do something. Penn State shit. I saw them how they performed against the Mustangs. I'm like, Penn State can beat these guys. So I switched it over and I saw it do the auto
Yep.
save, clicked out, and like right as game time was starting, I clicked back in and I look at it and literally I saw it switch back to Boise State and lock, and I said, well,
Just
there
fucked.
she goes. There she goes. It's like I'll
Sure,
get it
it's
right on
over.
my I'll get it right on the Stooge picks, which is where it really matters.
GJ.
Yeah, and Oregon. Um, didn't expect them to get the absolute shite beat out of them.
Yeah.
Um, you know, you gotta think though. I was watching Oregon's offenses play. Um, boy, I want to say this in a constructive way. What's the point of running an RPO system with an easy bubble if when the defense doesn't cover the bubble, you still just run the dive?
Yeah.
That's a fundamental
Gotta throw it to the bubble.
issue going on there. And
Sure.
then second fundamental issue I saw, and again, I'm a moron, so take it with a grain of salt, If my quarterback is 6 foot on a good day, and all the defensive linemen are 6'4" and above,
Yeah.
and he's getting the ball batted down a bunch, don't you think I want to just roll the pocket and get him on the move so he can see an open lane or just see
Just
a throwing
something
lane?
different.
Just something.
Just
Just to
see
feel
anything.
something. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been that pissed off. I think the best way to describe it was I was as pissed off as you were during the national championship when Renfro caught the game-winning touchdown. Like that was where my
I'll never
just
forget that bullshit. Such bullshit.
man's a legend. I mean, I just was watching the game and I was like, did I get scammed? And then how do you come out with the chrome helmets and then just get, I mean, just get literally duck walk?
They were shiny too.
They were they?
Oh,
Like, look,
they were looking prime. And then it was just over. I was like, damn, okay.
I mean, you got to let me know, like in person, is Jeremiah Smith like? Is he just like? Were they trying to cover him and like he was just that
Yeah, it's
guy?
just fucking him. I mean, some of
Okay.
them like he was open, but there was one that he caught down the sideline.
Yeah.
It was just 1-on-1. He just beat him off the line, stacked him, dove out, caught it. It was like, all right, Jeej. But nice knowing you.
Can you explain to me? Because I need to rewatch the film. When Jeremiah Smith is in the slot and he's running an easy post, and we get
Yep.
no reroute from the linebacker, and the safety's over on Ibuka, and there's no one literally in the middle of the half of the
Yeah, we got to
field.
put somebody on. Let's just put 2 guys on that guy at all times, please.
Were they doubling Ibuka? Was that the game plan? Like, were they
I
just
don't know
saying
if
we're
they
gonna?
had a game plan. I think they were just going off straight vibes.
Okay.
That's what it looked like. I was like,
Okay.
what's literally going on right now?
Okay. So nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Like, it was
It
just.
didn't look like it for a while. I
Oh,
mean, like
okay.
second half they kind of, at least made it a little respectable, but I
Yeah.
was just for a second there I was like, dang, like the one Rose Bowl game I go to, like
Just get
this is
fucking
what I
slammed.
get. And then of course the one game that I couldn't watch because I was going to the Rose Bowl is the fucking bang out
Oh.
double OT. Like of course I missed that one. That's the only game I haven't watched. I went to my girlfriend's house early on purpose on New Year's Eve to go watch the Boise State game. But the one game I can't watch.
What?
Literally, I'm hearing everybody scream about overtime as I'm waiting in line to walk into the Rose Bowl. Trying to follow it on my phone, the connection shit. Some guy's behind me. He's like, "Hey, dude, what's happening in the game?" I'm like, "I don't know. I think this fucking Carrot Top just missed a field goal. I'm not really sure. It's buffering. It's in like 360p." I'm like, "Dude." I'm like, "Dad, can you text me updates?" I get into the stadium, no service in there. I'm just like, "Fucked." Yeah. And then I watch a just fucking beat down. It's 34-8 at half.
You
34
know,
zip at one point.
allegedly, it's probably going to be shown on a different streaming service.
Yeah. On the
But
hub.
might be on the hub, might be up
Gonna be on
there.
the hub. It was 34 zip. I was like, okay,
It was an absolute clapping.
this is not good.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
not good at all. I mean, they
And
scored
then,
three plays on the first drive. I was like, whoa,
I mean,
this isn't a good look.
I just like, I'm just trying to understand what the game plan was. And like you said, it looked like it was just straight vibes because it looked like Oregon just like, I don't know if they were just in the moment of like, we're at the Rose Bowl, we're just going to be final.
Yeah.
And then they just forgot that like
Forgot
Ohio State
that
lost off a
Mariota's not walking through.
technicality. Well, that too. Royce Freeman ain't there no more.
That Dylan Gabriel isn't Mariota or Darren Thomas or Herbert.
Yep, he's 6 foot.
He ain't that guy.
6 foot's tough when everyone's 6'4" and above.
Dylan Gabriel doesn't hold a damn jock strap. The fucking the Darren Thomas. What do y'all know about Darren Thomas? These people don't
Bro,
know shit about Darren Thomas.
I'm
Might be
telling
one of
you,
the greatest ever.
Darren Thomas needs to be in the Oregon Hall of Fame
He
because
needs
that
to
man,
be the Hall of Fame.
we got to remember he almost beat Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Like, he almost beat the
We went toe
MVP
to toe with
of the
Cam Newton.
NFL.
And he probably should have won if the guy
Shoulda.
doesn't like roll over the top of that guy.
Oh, dude. I honestly thought Oregon was winning the national title that year.
I
And they had
believed.
him. They had him tackled, and they just didn't
Darron Thomas's career: 24-3 as a starter, 2 consecutive Pac-12 championships, appearances in 2 BCS bowl games, one of those being the championship.
Just a dog, man.
So they lost in the Natty.
Yeah.
Went 12-0, lost 22-19.
Fuck, what a good game that was.
Then in the Rose Bowl, threw for 270, 3 touchdowns, beat Wisconsin.
Jeff
Gets
Mail was
shit
going
on.
nuts.
Yeah, I
Josh
mean,
Huff. These folks don't know.
we better show
What
some
about the old
respect to
days,
this
man?
guy, man. Did he even go anywhere?
I think he ended up on a practice squad, and then he ended up at
He
the
was
Argonauts.
rated the 17th best quarterback in the 2012 draft. Give
I'm
me
not
a
sure.
fucking break, honestly.
I'm not sure I could name
I mean,
16 better from that 2012 class.
what I'm saying, I'm about to look right now at the.
I feel like John David
There were
Moody was in that
11. There were
2012
11
class.
quarterbacks drafted. Wait, hold on. Let me look. I'm about to look right now.
Yeah, we need to get to the bottom of this here.
Okay, Andrew Luck. Okay, fair.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
RG3.
All right.
Ryan Tannehill.
No.
Brandon Whedon.
No.
Give me a fucking break, man.
Give me Darren Thomas.
Brock Osweiler. I guess he had the measurables. I
height.
guess.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson. Okay.
Fair enough.
Third round. Yeah. Guess who beat him? Guess who beat his bitch ass?
Fucking Darren.
Fucking
Man.
Darron Thomas beat him, man. Head up. Oh, this was low key a. Actually, this draft class they had some hidden gems. So this is why somebody should have taken Darron Thomas. Hidden gem. Another guy in the third round. Nick Foles.
Dude, big dick Nick, man.
Nick Foles was in there. Kirk Cousins in the 4th round. Wait, this is an insane draft class. Maybe we were talking shit for no reason, but he should have been in there with these guys.
He should have. Like,
I'm
he's kind of
scrolling
one of
down
the
even
founders of, like, the Oregon spread offense.
Ryan Lindley from San Diego State got a.
No, come on.
Like, bro, are we being for real? Did he like
You're
kill somebody in the lead up to the draft or something?
What that just reminded me of, I don't know
BJ
why.
Coleman from Chattanooga.
How come
Chandler
no one,
Harnish from Northern Illinois. Give me a break.
how come no one talks about Dwayne Haskins anymore? Like, there was like a
RIP, man.
month of like, hey, we're so sorry, and then like
It's over.
back to football. Like,
It's just over.
like, did anyone figure out how it happened? Like, wasn't the story he's running down the street and just gets hit by a garbage truck?
He was on the freeway. He got out of his car because something was wrong with his car and like then got hit by a. I don't know if he like was like going around the side of his car to go check something and then just like fucking boom. I guess.
5 big booms.
Yeah, it might have just been one big boom and then it's over.
That's a bad one.
Yeah,
But yeah,
somehow
get
going
Darren
back.
Thomas in there.
Yeah, I mean, Darron Thomas, he did choose to forego his senior year. Gosh, that next year would have been final, but it was straight into Mariota.
Yeah, but
So like,
think
you
of
can't
like
even
one
be
more
mad at
year
that.
of Darren Thomas.
But I think
in
he knew
Mariota.
he's like, this is the
I'm out.
guy.
Yeah.
The guy is here.
Yeah, the
to
man.
take us to
Promised
new
land.
heights.
Shout
To
out.
finally win
Big
the Heisman. The fact that no team even gave him a. Yeah, man.
It's a damn shame.
He
Also,
was
what
in the
happened with,
indoor league. Never played a game for the Haymakers. Jeez, man.
wasn't he in the
He was on the
fan
Arizona
control football league?
Rattlers.
I could have swore I called a play for him for fan control and he threw a touchdown.
Last I'm seeing is the Washington Valor in 2019, which is a arena. All I'm seeing is arena football.
I could have swore. Or maybe, no, it was Johnny Manziel. Never mind. He was in the fan control football league, and I
Darron
called
Thomas,
up
he got an IG.
ripped it.
What's he up to?
I don't know.
That's a different Darron Thomas. That guy's in a wheelchair.
Oh shit!
So it ain't him.
That's not my guy. It's not my Darren Thomas.
Yeah, what is what is the
Darren Thomas.
Darron
Dude,
Thomas?
I'm just thinking about think about running it back on NCAA 12 with the Ducks and just letting Darren
Dude,
Thomas
I might just go get that game right now.
just to feel something.
Whatever happened to Darron Thomas? Reddit thread.
While we're talking about Ducks, what the hell happened to Michael James?
He was there at the Rose Bowl. They inducted him in the Hall of Fame or
Oh,
something, or in the Rose
shit.
Bowl Hall of Fame or something like that.
Oh shit. But him, D'Anthony Thomas, I don't even know how he didn't work at the Chiefs. Could you imagine Patrick Mahomes with D'Anthony Thomas? Oh my god.
This guy on Reddit, he buys only cranberry juice at a Safeway my friend used to work up on Sunnyside. It was 6 years ago on Reddit.
Okay, so we know he's up by Sunnyside buying cranberry juice. Hey, he cares about his kidneys. That's okay. It's good. I think cranberry juice works on your kidneys. I think so.
Man.
That Oregon
Apparently
team
they're
is
saying that
different.
everyone inside the program knew that Mariota would have played over Thomas in the last year. No way, though.
I don't know.
Not after
Like,
you win Oregon to their first Rose Bowl ever, and you made the Natty the year before.
I feel like they would have given Darron
You
Thomas his
gotta
last
give him
year.
one more
Like,
roll
give the
at it.
big dog one more.
Let the homie cook, and we get some more Thomas to Thomas.
That connection was lethal.
That shit fed families.
It's just so sad that they couldn't find a use for him in the NFL. Like, what if what if we could go back in time and like throw him in the transfer portal? So like, okay,
Yeah.
Mariota's going to start at Oregon, but he's on the move.
Yeah.
He was underrated. I don't know why. His stats were unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like anyone could say
It
what
was
they
crazy.
want, but he was moving. Like I think he was better than Gabriel. Like
Oh yeah.
if Darron couldn't see where he was throwing, he's just running. It's like him and like the legend of Trevon Boykins. At TCU, that guy was a fucking myth, man. Actually got a high five from Dana Holgerson. Juked out his
Really?
whole defense. Yeah. He
I hear
just ran
that.
out of
That's
bounds.
good shit.
Dude. Man. Those are good days.
R.I.P. man.
Of course
To a
the roof
legend. I
will
mean,
that I go
obviously he's
to
not
is
dead, but
yeah, well,
I mean, actually, no
his
one
football
knows.
career
No one knows where he is, but
last he bought cranberry juice was 6
find
years
some
ago,
cran. Find some
so
cran apple.
Cron.
A
A
little
Cron apple.
cran grape.
Cron grape. Oh, very nice. White grape. I'm not even sure what makes a
Oh
grape
yeah.
white.
Yeah, no one knows.
No, I think it's just marketing jargon. Um, yeah. So I mean, Arizona State really should have closed that thing out. I ain't gonna lie.
Coulda.
I'm very happy they didn't throw the targeting flag. I don't care what people say. Oh, it was targeting. It's not targeting. Look,
Yeah,
it's the
that'd have been
playoffs.
tough.
Let the boys play. Okay. He was 8 yards short of the first down. Let's not bail him out with a call.
Yeah,
You
I
either
agree.
make the play or you don't. Now, if he was going to catch the ball and he's past the first down marker and you want to throw it, I can understand it because that play would change the game. But if he's like if it's a check down and he's just getting popped, like come on, we
Yeah, let's not do that.
can't bail people out. And then you were sleeping on Notre Dame.
I was.
You believe in Coach Lou and boys?
I didn't. God, that game was shit, honestly. But
You still want to
I
see Riley Leonard run the rock?
almost fell asleep watching that thing. Yeah, I wish I could watch Jeremiah Love freaking run the rock. He ruined my damn prize picks. Piece of shit. Get injured. I'm gonna tell you what my prize pick. It was perfect. It was perfectly curated. Everything was down to a science. Let me find out what it was. Here. I had Dylan Bell over 27.5 receiving yards. He got 34. He did drop the fucking deep ball. I was about to start tweaking.
Boy, he couldn't have put that any better.
Gunnar
Stockton
Stockton to throw a 1 touchdown. Easy. Riley Leonard to throw 1 touchdown. Boom. Easy.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Love to have over 85.5 rushing plus receiving yards. So just combined. At 21, got banged up, out for the game. They didn't even give me a reboot. They just said, "Now you're fucked." Like, thanks, guys. Thanks, Prize Picks, for stealing my cash.
Oh my god! Shout out,
Mind you, he
Picks.
scored in every game this season, and then this is the one. Once my cash is on the line, nah, I'm good.
Big Tony Soprano put a call in and said, "We got some money on it." Nah, you're out. You're hurt.
It's just sick.
Sit your ass down. It's a sick world when it comes to prize picks. I think my life's been better since I haven't done prize picks. I ain't gonna lie.
I normally
feel happier.
didn't, but for all the playoff games I did, I lost everything.
I lost it all. I mean, you should just throw money on Jeremiah Smith over receiving yards.
This is the thing. I did put. He was in another one. I did a big one. I did a touchdown. Not a touchdown one. Yeah, this one was never gonna cash. You want to hear a shitty one?
Yeah.
Quintravion Wisner, running back for Texas, to just score. Didn't do it. I had Scatabo over his fantasy score. That shit cashed. His fantasy score was 20.5. He had 51.
50
I had
berries.
Jeremiah Smith to score. Easy. I had Riley Leonard to throw a touchdown in this one. Easy. Then I had Jordan James to score for Oregon. He got hurt early, so that one actually
Yeah.
did get a reboot. And then I had Gunnar Stockton to be over rushing yards. He had negative 23. So, yeah, that one didn't hit. Shocker.
I'm just gonna stop you from doing it this year. I'm gonna give you the pre-warning. Do not, and I repeat, do not take Patrick Mahomes over rushing yards. Don't do it.
But he will get loose.
He will get loose, but then he'll take a knee to end the game and chalk your 6 yards back.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
true.
the problem.
Good point. Good point.
He don't care about nobody's cash. He cares
No.
about that dub.
Cares about that 3-pay.
And he can't just take a knee like 2 yards behind like a regular person. He's got to run back 8 yards.
Sure.
I won't do it again this year. I probably will, but I
I
shouldn't.
won't have it.
I won't do it. Yeah, I mean, I got 2 on the board. Got a little goose egg. It happens to the best of us.
Tough.
What are you gonna do?
Live and we learn.
Honestly, I'm thinking like somehow the title of this episode might be like The Legend of Darron Thomas, because
Man.
just to like put the thumbnail together.
What could have been? I could make it beautiful too. You remember who was the Oregon guy on YouTube who would post all the clips?
Oh shit!
Macho
it was
Man?
Let me see.
No, I'm gonna Oregon
Macho
I'm
Man.
about to wait. You want to know some throwback? I could give you some names right now, man. Because
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
watching
yeah.
old Eagles highlights. Josh Huff.
Dude.
You better fucking watch yourself about Josh Huff. That guy was elite.
I don't know about Josh Huff.
Kenyon Barner.
Mate.
Mad
Kenyon was
Mike. Mad
Stormtrooper.
Mike.
That's who it
That
is.
was it. Dude, wait, I'm pulling up this channel right now. Look at this
Yeah,
stooge.
let's see what's going on.
The ultimate Oregon stooge right here. Look at this guy.
This was the flow back in the day.
Bro, this was the shit. He
Mad
would
Mike,
post
the
every
D'Anthony Tom. Dude, he had 700,000 views. What?
Prosecco Lacombo career highlights. It's 5 minutes.
Bro, this was before they did any copyright crap. Look at
Oh
this.
yeah, no, he's
11
ripping
years
straight.
ago, 704,000 off the
Bro,
broadcast.
Bro, as you can see, I've watched some of this one. Obviously, this is D'Anthony Thomas career highlight. I mean, how could you not?
Yeah.
Derek Malone. Holy shit, there's some throwback names in here too, man. Byron Marshall was
Pharaoh
so final.
Brown.
Daryl Hawkins.
Man, don't even. Thomas Tyner, I remember him.
Thomas Tyner was elite. Terrence Mitchell, pick 6.
Yep.
Keenan Lowe. I'll never forget him dropping that shit to go up 14 zip against Ohio State. Shit shacked me. Where's Jeff Mail? Where's Jeffrey Mail career highlights? That's what I'm looking for.
Dude, Jeffrey, don't even like. People think
People
Jeffrey started out from like.
People think
Marvel
like
Rivals,
Cooper
but
Cup was like that guy, bro. I'll
Have you-
raise you Jeff Mail. Air mail, bro. He was going up to get shit out of the sky.
Bro,
People don't even realize.
they're
Like, I
like,
had
oh,
ups.
Jamar Chase, and you're like, have you ever seen D'Anthony Thomas? I don't think so.
Bro, just like would have the clips of the games. Kenyon Barner career highlights. I was at that game when he scored 5 touchdowns. That was an insane game.
You got to think though, with someone
I
scoring
gotta
5
pull up
touchdowns,
I gotta pull up the stats on that game.
I think
that
Monty
was an
Kiffin-
insane game.
I think Monty Kiffin was the DC at that point. Why am I disappearing into the back of my screen?
Yeah, you are.
I'm in a tweakage. Let me
I think they're
turn
taking
off
you away.
Maybe. Let me try to turn off a fan and see if that. Okay.
We gotta get this guy out of here.
Yeah, that's all shoot. Oh,
What year would that have been? Let's see. 2015?
This thing. They're like taking me in the Shadowlands.
2014? 2013?
Sounds about right.
2014, I think. No, not 2014.
What if I just like
2012? No way.
What if I just like
It was 2012. Holy shit, November 3rd, 2012.
That don't work well. What about
Every time I look up this stat, oh my gosh, they lost that game against Stanford in overtime, bro. 17-14. That was the ultimate checkout game.
Is actually helping? I don't think it is. I think I'm just destined to go into the darkness. It's fine.
Dude, this game, I can't believe I was at this. This might be the craziest game I've ever been at my whole life. Kenyon Barner, 321 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Dude, like
This
somebody
was a
cover him,
this is a
please.
classic, bro. This is a Mariota versus Matt Barkley just fucking bang out.
Literally.
Just a bang out. Josh Huff had 125 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jeez.
Like I
Oregon had 730 yards of total offense. USC had 615. They just had 3
get
turnovers.
there was like no defense being played
Oh
besides
no.
turnovers. Like nobody could stop
It
anybody.
was 62 to 51. I was there.
It's
I
just
can't believe I was at
insane.
that game. That is a crazy game.
Yeah, that's one of the all-timers to be at.
That's
Like
an all-timer for sure. No way Stanford beat them that year, bro, and held them to 14 points. Wait, you remember this name? You obviously do. Colt Lyerla. Oh man,
oh, Colt, man.
just a beaut.
Dude, let the Colt run. You know, like
Let
just
him let him eat.
let him eat. Throw it up for him.
No way they lost to Kevin Hogan, bro.
They don't sleep on old Kevin Hogan. Matt Mellon had him ranked pretty high in his big board.
Sure.
Uh,
Appreciate it. Thank
I
you,
haven't
Mel.
checked anything. Speaking of Mad Mel, well, kind of Mad Mel. I haven't seen any Coach Lou impressions. I didn't watch the Pat McAfee show today. But I'm kind of hoping that Notre Dame continues this run just so I can get some really funny Coach Lou content from Ty
Mhm.
Schmidt. Like I'm really
Yeah, you're itching for that.
interested in that. Yeah. I wouldn't mind another Ryan Day quote of like, I wonder where Coach Lou is right now.
Sure.
And like, challenging like an 85-year-old man to square up outside of the parking lot.
Yeah.
That always works, coach.
That'd be a crazy final if it all came back to Ohio State versus Notre Dame.
I mean,
That shit would
I
be
don't
hilarious.
I don't think I could like stand
Ohio
it
State
if
would beat the hell out of them, I think,
yeah, I
unfortunately.
think it would be the same thing as like when they played against Alabama.
Texas is the only chance. I mean, Penn State did play them tough, but they're just not as good. Like,
They got Drew Aller.
yeah, it's just
That's the issue. Caleb Downs is kind of on a mission right now. Like he's thumping. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like he's running downhill with his chest up. I think we've gone down memory lane far enough
Did
here.
it?
I think do we want to? We don't have to make our playoff predictions. That's obviously for next on Thursday. We get those
Yeah.
going, but we got a good slate coming up here. I'll just share the screen and just
I hear that.
delve into some of the matchups we're looking at here. I mean, you got your Chargers, Texans. That
Yep.
could be a nice little burner. I mean, I think we might be looking at a ground attack there.
Yeah, I think so. I'm leaning Chargers right now.
That's where I'm leaning as well.
I'm leaning Chargers right now. I don't know what will sway me off of that, but
I'm a little honestly, I took a step back when I heard they signed Zeke. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Because like
Like for what? Like who cares? You know?
I just don't know like what Zeke can like I don't think Zeke
What's he
has that
really doing?
it factor. Yeah, like I don't know. It's not like when you play someone in the fantasy championship and you see that they signed Tom Brady and you're like, oh shit, they're about it. Like
Yeah.
they brought the big dog on the squad. Like he'll bring the vet leadership. Like
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott, I mean, he could teach you how to rip a girl's shirt off, I guess. I don't know if that's going to be
Yeah.
helpful in the playoffs. Well, maybe it is.
Could be.
Could be a distraction. But I don't know. I like feel like this Texans team right now, the way that I'm thinking about them, even though they got the home game, like they kind of limped into the playoffs. Like they didn't look great
They didn't
against
look good at
Tennessee.
all. Yeah, no, they didn't look great. That's fair.
But I mean, we know the NFL is a week to week. It's a 1 week season now, so you could just get a team that's firing and they were waiting for playoffs.
Yeah.
And then you go down to a divisional matchup, which I love that we get this the first week. We get Steelers Ravens. Like I know it's Baltimore by 10, but 9 times out of 10 we've gotten a banger game from
Yeah.
Steelers Ravens. But Lamar is like he's on a mission. If he's not MVP, I don't know what is. I ain't gonna lie. Like 41 passing touchdowns,
Yeah.
4 picks, over 4,000 yards.
If he had never won the MVP before, he'd be the MVP.
Yeah.
But they like to do that bullshit. Same
So it's
shit
gonna be
they do
voter
with
fatigue and
same shit they do with LeBron. It's like, all right, we'll give it to somebody else. It's like, why? What if he's like still just the best? Like, I mean,
What if he
just give him the award. He's that guy. Like,
I mean, the only knock people had on Lamar was, oh, he's just a runner, and I mean now he's throwing
yeah, now
for.
he's slinging the pill. So
What are you gonna say now? You're like, shit.
facts.
He just throws the ball. Like, well, he can run too. Um, so yeah, I mean, that'll be a good matchup. And then we get to the Sunday window. Broncos, won their way into the playoffs. Congratulations. You get to go up and play the Bills in Buffalo in the snow.
GG. It's been nice knowing you, boys.
I think if their defense can get a couple pick sixes, we're looking at something. But other than that, I think James Cook
Yeah,
is
he's gonna
going
cook.
to cook. Yeah, I'm not thinking there's going to be too much changing my mind on that one.
And honestly, that's fair.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's
The
just
biggest spread for a reason.
well, no, the biggest spread right now is the
Is
Baltimore.
it? Oh, is it? It's a
Baltimore
10.
-10, yeah.
Oh,
Close though.
yeah.
It'll probably move actually because people will
Really?
take that
They
line
have
and
them
move
at
it up.
10, dude. I bet you the Steelers win that shot
That's what I'm worried. Like I don't know.
on the most trolly, like 17-13.
I know that's the thing.
I could see it.
Like the Ravens are gonna get too cute. No, there's no way. This year they got Derrick Henry. They're gonna feed Henry the rock in the playoffs.
Because
Like they
I get it.
have
All right, the
to.
Steelers have limped to the finish.
Yeah.
Their finish has been Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, Bengals.
Yeah, it's not like
That's a tough. It's not like you were losing to cupcakes on your way in. Like,
you're not losing the Panthers as you're on your way back.
yeah, like you were losing to some certified firepower right there.
Yeah.
Now, would you have
We'll
rather
see.
played the Texans?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Packers. Speaking of Packers Eagles.
Sure.
Philly -4, 130.
-4. I've seen it as high as 5.5.
-5.5 at the link.
Um,
Big Dom will be in attendance.
honestly, if you want my honest opinion,
I would love it.
I think we beat that living hell out of these guys.
Oh, you think you do like a
I
reverse
think
Cowboys to them? Like they come in to the
I
link
think I
and
think
just
I
get.
think we beat the shit out of them.
I think
That's what I
Saquon
think.
rushes for a couple tubs.
I could be wrong. We played them once already. That felt like 2 years ago.
Yeah, down in Brazil.
Jordan Love can't throw right now, so that's its own thing. Christian Watson's out, blew out his knee. So they're kind of limping into the finish too. I mean, they were, they're 2-3 to end. Played some decent teams, but tough one to lose against the Bears. But
Yeah.
like when I'm looking at this whole thing, obviously last year with the Eagles, I was like just praying that they would beat the Bucks, but deep down I was like, these guys are fucked. Like
Yeah. You were calling it. I was trying to give you hope.
with this team, there is no team besides.
Jeez.
Yeah, just because I know they're good. I was gonna say the Bills.
Yeah.
Because Josh Allen could just one man team you. Like the Eagles beat the hell out of the Ravens
Yeah. Set them down.
in Baltimore. So like I don't look at anyone and be like, man, I don't. Even the Lions, it's like I think the Lions wouldn't want a matchup. Like I think it's a bad matchup for the Lions
Yeah, definitely.
versus the Chiefs are a bad matchup for the Eagles just because they're just annoying and Mahomes is just good.
Yeah.
And the Eagles do bad with like
Mobile quarterback.
with running quarterbacks and shit like that. So like Jared Goff, I think they'll just rush 4, drop 7. Jalen
Agreed.
Carter will probably eat in the interior O line, and we'll see what happens. But
Then you got Jahmyr Gibbs that might give you 4 tubs.
could. Like I normally like take it game by game, but I'm legitimately looking at the NFC. Like the teams are good, but I'm like, I would like the Eagles' chances against anyone in the NFC.
Yeah.
Like if you tell me the route is Packers and then a Bucks rematch, I mean like sure, the Bucks always give Eagles trouble, but in theory they shouldn't. And then it's like you're gonna play the Lions or the Rams or the Vikings. Like you play the Rams, like
That's not
beat the
safe.
shit. You already beat the shit out of those guys one time, so it's like I don't know. I don't know if I want to take another jersey from you at that point.
Oh
Honestly,
Christ!
I might feel bad.
These boys are
3
hurting my
jerseys
bank
and 2,
account,
yeah, the bank
man.
account is gonna start struggling.
And
Hopefully
they're
it
all Kelly Greens.
oh, yeah, you know you gotta do it.
Uh,
Yeah, I honestly
yeah.
like Eagles -4. I do. I think Eagles win, like, maybe if I had to, like, put money on it, actually, like, I think they'll win. I think it'll be the score will be closer than what it actually is. Like, I could see it being, like, 27-17,
But like a
but it
50%
was really
beatdown,
27-7.
and they just cover at the end.
For
They just
most of
kind
them,
of
they
get a
just, like,
couple.
field goal, got the ball back, cheap touchdown, didn't get the onside.
GG's.
Bob's
Who
your
next?
uncle.
Yeah. Speaking of Bucks, we got Bucks
I don't know
Commander.
what to think about this game.
I just I think the rookie magic comes to an end.
Yeah,
Like it's been
I'm
fun.
I'm definitely leaning Bucks.
Because look, the way that I think about this is we saw the same thing happen when Lamar in his rookie year played
Yeah.
the Chargers in the wild card, and everyone said this team's final. And then Bosa and the boys just said, You're not. You're not that guy." I
Yeah, I
just think
don't
like Jaden is just one rib shot away.
Yeah, I mean, he's been there
And
for
that's a scary
17 games,
thing.
though, so I mean, he's made it to this
Yeah.
point. I think that
Yeah. Good point.
I think the Commanders could get shredded, though. That's my worry.
Their run defense is not great.
I think they could just get absolutely shredded.
Like Bucky could go for a little Bucky, you know what I mean?
I feel like the Bucks are good for one at home. They're always at that 4 seed,
Yeah.
and they're always a home game 4 seed, or I guess they're the 3 seed this
Three
year, but
seed, yeah. Because we
um,
shit the bed.
and they just like you
Jimmy
get a
G.
little freebie first round, pretty chill, nothing crazy, and then they'll have to
Yeah.
play like the Eagles next round basically if they win. But
Yeah. It's gonna be a good game, I think, either way.
yeah,
I
gosh,
just
there's
think
a real world like
Baker.
Commanders could definitely win this. There's a real world next week. It's Eagles Rams.
I would love that, honestly.
Like that's a real world
My bank account might not like it, but I like it.
because then you avoid. I mean, yeah, playing the Lions or playing the. I think you guys would rather
I
play the
want the
Lions.
Lions,
I
honestly.
think you'd
But I
rather play.
just like want it for the story. Like I want to go back
Yeah,
to
in the end, you
Detroit.
want it to be the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, I want to go
But
back
the
to
Eagles are
the big dog.
definitely the worst matchup for the Rams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But that
Of
I
all the
mean, all
teams,
it takes is a Commanders win, and it's Eagles fucking Rams at the link.
but honestly, like I'd like the game. Like I'd like to see what your DBs do against our guys. You know what I mean? Like I'd like to see the matchup. Like I think they're two really good young teams, and it would
Cooper
just be a good
DeJean
rollout.
is not a safety. He's just a corner that'll lock down your number one. DeJean is CB1. There you go.
Is that an original?
Yeah, no, someone made that on TikTok.
I think I saw it.
I just have memorized.
That's good. Yeah, nothing big. I mean,
And
honestly,
Quinyanamo Bay.
I've seen that Quinyanamo. Take
The
your ass
Quinyanamo
to
Bay shirts.
Quinyanamo.
Even though he got scored on last week.
Oh shit, the Quinyanamo is
Actually, no,
helpful.
not last week. Against the
Commanders.
Cowboys.
I thought it was against the Commanders. He had one. Yeah, I mean, looking at the Monday night matchup, Vikings Rams, like honestly, I was fine with either the Vikings or the Lions. Like I really think like I think the Rams defensive line gets after the Vikings, and like I agree, Justin Jefferson's really good, but it's really
Yeah.
hard to throw the ball on your back. Like I think people sleep on the Rams defensive line, and I was saying to my friends in a group chat, like everyone's worried about like V8, Byron Young. Don't sleep or Kobe Durant or Kobe Turner. Like don't sleep on my boy Fisk in the middle. Like he just quietly picks up like 2 to 3 sacks.
I mean,
And
the
you just
Rams already
don't
beat him
expect
once.
it.
It's obviously they always say it's hard to beat a team twice. That game was like a long time ago though, so
Yeah, and we weren't even fully healthy at that point.
and the
Like we just got a couple
Vikings
guys
the
back.
Vikings could just be a team that loses to
Collapses
2
late.
teams this year. Like, they've lost to the Lions twice. They could lose to the Rams twice. That's your season. You go 14-4.
14-4.
See ya. Bye-bye. But nice knowing you.
I mean, I like our chances. I honestly just wanted to get to the dance, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Make a
Um,
play. Make a play after that.
I mean, we got the veteran leadership that we need. We got a really, really good young football team. Like, you kind of need that balance of like some veteran presence, but the young dogs to just let them go out there and eat.
Yeah.
And we'll see where the chips fly. I mean,
There you go.
I like my duo of Cup and Nakua against Jay Jettas and Addison. Like, I'll take my chances.
Yeah.
We'll see. It'll be a fun time. Obviously, we're not making our picks right now, but we got some good ones here.
We're leaning. We're leaning certain ways.
We're lean with it, rock with it a little bit.
A little easy lean.
Sure. All right. I think at this point it's time to hit some Twitter stoogery. And as you said, it's actually at the hour mark instead of the hour and a half mark. So we're a little ahead of schedule. So that's always nice. It's never bad to hit early. I'm trying to remember. I probably got a lot of. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know where we are in Twitter.
I think before.
Yeah,
yeah.
just drop us in somewhere, and
Okay.
we'll just let it start rolling.
Oh no, I remember it now. Yeah. I think we're right here. Okay. Let's get this party rolling here. Okay. I can't remember. Oh no, we did watch Thursday Night Football. He hates it.
Yeah.
I don't think we talked about Jack Golke getting signed to
Oh, shit.
Wisconsin Herd.
All right.
Golke's in Wisconsin.
Little shooter.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets on the Bucks, things are gonna be a little different. Not that I've watched basketball this entire year. I could give a shit less. This one was really cool. Who has the best retro logo? It's a tough one here.
Oh.
Honestly, as a kid, I always loved this Buffalo Sabres logo. Like,
I fuck
that's
with the
just cool.
Raptors though, playing just
Yeah, the
hooping.
purple. Yeah. This
Or
one
the
I think is the
Ducks.
worst one. That's the worst one.
The Mighty Ducks.
That duck ain't bad. Which one? In both of them?
The hockey one.
Yeah.
I like
I mean,
the Patriot too,
yeah,
honestly.
the Patriots pretty sweet. I don't even know what this one is.
I'm not sure what that is either.
I never cared for this one. I thought it was stupid. It just looks so Mickey Mouse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This rocket one I mean, I thought it was the Jimmy Neutron logo when I was a young kid.
Sure. Not quite.
No, not quite, unfortunately. It's not a
Not
molecule.
quite.
Not a molecule. I don't really remember the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, so I think as a kid, actually, no, I remember seeing this. I remember I thought it was like a shark fin instead of a ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll get you.
I could see that.
I mean, the Pistons one, like, okay. Never really knew much about the Grizzlies, so I didn't really care. And
Yeah.
Denver's okay. It's clean, I guess. Creamsicles are really weird to me. I don't like creamsicle jerseys.
You're not in on creamsicle.
This looks odd.
See it?
A little too much yellow.
Fair.
Too much yellowish orange. I do like the old school Patriot unis. Those look nice.
Yeah.
That old school duck though, when they had the throwbacks, those are pretty sweet.
Oh yeah. I rock with those.
Those are good days. All right, let's keep moving here. Oh, I don't remember if we saw this one. If we did, we did, but I don't remember it.
I bought this at Home Depot.
I think we did, yeah.
What happened the first time I used it? Is that normal?
I'll answer. No.
I don't think that's how it's supposed to go.
No, I don't believe the charcoal is supposed to break through. I want to move your grill away from your plants there.
Yeah.
Catch on fire. We're just going to leave you with that one to let you relax. Yeah, there's something about USC in Vegas, man. But the script is kind of crazy. Beat SEC team, beat a team that went 8-4, win on touchdown with 8 seconds left in Vegas.
There you go.
So,
Someone say deja vu.
deja vu. What a glorious day this was. Man, this was when I thought USC was going to run the table, too.
We all
Thought we had a
believe.
shot. Thought we were going to be in the finals. Instead, we got fucking shit on by Minnesota Gophers.
They rode the boat.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like Bayava looked like the next coming of Christ.
He didn't look great.
But he made plays when he needed to in the second half.
They
Like,
won the
I
game.
could see him learning from the coverage he was watching. Like in the first half, I saw him throw a couple picks where I'm like, okay, we need to learn where these guys are going.
Sure.
And in the second half, he did. He'd see the same bluff coverage. He'd go the opposite side. Boom, wide open. I'm like, okay, now we go. We actually threw a drag route for a touchdown. I don't know if you saw that one.
I did. I peeped.
Yeah. That we couldn't run that. Never mind. He's not part of the team anymore. Wish him the best. Just because the way I run my team on NCAA 25 doesn't mean it's the way you're supposed to in real life, is what I've heard. Yeah, we just got to break down the Pop-Tart Bowl. Sidelines have sprinkles painted on them, sure. MVP of the game gets to pick from 3 Pop-Tart flavors and will choose the one that they want to get put in the giant toaster and eat either wild berry hot fudge sundae or cinnamon roll.
Okay.
It is unknown what happens to the 2 that aren't chosen, so they probably get decapitated. Obviously, if it's me, I'm going hot fudge sundae.
Yep.
Every day and twice on Sundays. Like, come on. A little disappointed that the MVP chose cinnamon roll. Like, first of all, I didn't even know they made cinnamon roll. Second of all, get hot fudge sundae. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's get with the program here.
Yeah.
Trophy is a fully functioning toaster built into the top of it, where you put Pop-Tarts in. It sounds cool on paper. I'm a little worried though. When you put this in the trophy case, what if it has like an electrical malfunction? Just catches on fire.
That's a good question. That's a great question, actually.
When I say I just thought about it, I mean literally like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah. I don't know what's. Not really sure.
I'm not sure if we need
Nothing
to
good.
deactivate it.
Probably nothing good. I had to guess.
This is like my favorite concession stand. Pop-Tarts and other Pop-Tart related items will be available at the concessions. Can I just get a large beer and a hot fudge sundae toasted, please? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll give it a second. I need this bowl game to be a playoff game. Like I need Texas, Ohio State to be played at the Pop-Tart Bowl. The Camping World Stadium Pop-Tart Bowl. This might be the best thing that Orlando, Florida's ever had.
That they'll ever have, actually.
Yeah, this is it. Like this is what they have to claim.
Since Shaq and Penny.
What a time that was too. The fact they didn't win a championship sad.
I know.
Yeah, they had an entire memorial for the edible mascot from the 2023 Pop-Tart Bowl outside the stadium. First edible mascot.
R.I.P.
The 2 come true. I don't know if you saw the lore. But before we get to that, settle this. Best Pop-Tarts. So the 1 seed's the frosted strawberry against frosted grape. Then we go down. Okay. So frosted strawberry, frosted grape. I think this one's a landslide.
Yeah.
Frosted strawberry.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Frosted strawberry. Congratulations. Frosted grape. I didn't even know you were in the tournament, but congratulations for making it. The 8 seed is the frosted strawberry milkshake. Never had it.
Never had it.
Frosted chocolate chip. Have had it.
Okay.
So I think by my process of elimination, I gotta go with chocolate chip.
Sure.
I mean, I that's just my inclination. There.
I'll rock with you on that one.
Okay, so we got a frosted strawberry, frosted chocolate chip. Oh, the OG versus the new age. Moving to the lower bracket here, we got the 4 seed, which is the frosted brown sugar cinnamon, always a reliable pack. And the frosted blueberry, which I think a lot of people sleep on for sure. At the 13,
all right.
I've only had a couple of the blueberry, but like, am I thinking toasted or just like right out the package? Because they get a different flavor when you toast them.
You do. I'm normally a right out of the package guy,
Okay.
typically.
Down to business.
Yeah.
I respect that. What are you feeling here in this matchup? Are you feeling a kind of domination? You
I'm
feeling
feeling I can't even read it though. Whatever the one on the left is, is that the brown sugar?
frosted yeah, frosted brown
Yeah,
sugar.
that's what I'm going.
Wait, if I like increase my screen size, does that help you or does that put you in hell? Oh, nope.
Oh, it did. Yep.
Nope. All right. Never mind.
I would just leave it. Fine.
Just made my
Not the end of
shit.
the world.
Yeah, just made my shit crazy. That's fine. We're just gonna get that back out of there. We'll get back in there. Can I like zoom in on it? Never mind. Who cares? I'll read it to you. And then we got the 5 seed, the frosted cherry versus the 12 seed is the unfrosted strawberry. Okay. I love the frosted cherry.
Yeah.
Unfrosted does not like
It's not doing
you're
it
a
for you.
psychopath if you pull up to the crib and you have an unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tart. I think that might be the most disrespectful
fair.
gift someone could get me.
Not the best. That's all I'll say.
How did this get to 12 seed though? Like I might pop a frosted grape before I have unfrosted strawberry.
Yeah.
That's just not.
I don't know if I'm having either, but you know,
That's a good point.
I might
So-
lean that way with you. Also,
Coming out of the left bracket here, we got frosted strawberry versus frosted chocolate chip. Then we got frosted brown sugar facing off against frosted cherry.
okay.
Over the right side of the bracket, we got the 2 seed, which is the frosted wild berry, which I've never had, but it looks really cool. And the frosted banana bread at 15. I haven't had any of them.
Okay.
Have you had any of these? That wild berry or the frosted banana bread?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, the only other ones I've had on this side are s'mores and cookies and cream.
Okay. We can live with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so flip a coin. You gotta flip a coin. You gotta pull up a coin here.
I'm gonna go with the 15 upset. There's always one. Golki.
You want the
is gonna
15?
Yeah, I think Golki fucking just
Okay.
starts shooting.
Frosted banana makes a comeback here.
Yeah,
Golki just
yeah.
gulps it. Okay. 7 seed, the frosted hot fudge sundae versus the frosted confetti cupcake at 10. I have partaken in both, and as I said before, I'm kind of a hot fudge sundae homer, so my
Okay.
vote would definitely be the hot fudge sundae.
All right.
I'm nothing against the confetti cupcake, but it's a little too sweet.
Sure.
A little too much going on.
All right. That's fair.
So we're thinking the 7 seed keeps home court
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me s'mores. Give me
S'more, yep.
s'mores.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
frosted
Yep.
cookies and cream versus frosted chocolate fudge is tough. But you're leaning cookies and cream.
I'm leaning cookies and cream.
I respect it. I'll let the cookies and cream ride.
There you go.
So we got a 15 seed making the run right now against a 7 seed frosted hot fudge sundae, and then we got the s'mores versus cookies and cream on the bottom. Let's start with the bottom here. So we got s'mores versus cookies and cream.
Yep.
This one puts you in a tough spot because you've had both of them. You know.
That is correct. S'mores.
I like it. I'll ride with it.
S'mores.
Perfect. We're gonna go down here to the left because I can. We're gonna go brown sugar, cinnamon versus frosted cherry.
Okay.
4 seed versus the 5 seed. This might be controversial. I might go frosted cherry.
Really?
I might. I mean,
Okay.
you could twist my arm into it.
I haven't had the frosted
Midland.
cherry, so I'm deferring to your judgment on this.
Okay. We could flip a coin if you're feeling the 4 seed. Could flip the coin.
No.
Okay, we're going to 5 seed upset.
Yeah, no, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed because I'm not like that strong. I'm more strong on s'mores.
Okay,
If
so
you were
s'mores
twisting my
is
arm
your
with
team.
S'mores might be my guys right there.
Okay, those are your boys to make the run.
Those might be my boys right there. My sweet boys.
So frosted cherry makes it out of this side of the bracket.
Makes it out alive.
On the opposite side makes it out alive. Then we got chocolate chip versus frosted strawberry. The 1 seed versus the 9 seed.
Sure.
They're both really good.
I mean, They're favorites for a reason. It's Duke
Okay,
right there.
so Duke's gonna continue.
I think Duke's got it.
So we got strawberry making it out. So we got strawberry, frosted cherry, s'mores, and who's gonna meet s'mores here? We got the 15 seed on a Cinderella run with the banana bread versus hot fudge sundae. I think this is where Cinderella.
Yeah.
The clock strikes midnight.
It strikes
The-
midnight here
The glass slipper goes away.
for
We
sure.
turn into a pumpkin.
For sure.
Hot fudge sundae, congratulations, you made it in. Son.
You did something here.
Made it through group play here. Okay, so then we got strawberry versus cherry. I think strawberry's the favorite for a reason, and strawberry gets in. To the
Yeah.
finals here.
I think so.
Okay. And then we're looking at hot fudge sundae versus s'mores.
I know who I'm taking.
I think we have to flip the coin here.
We're coining it.
I think we have to coin it
I'll pull
for the good of the integrity of the poll here. You know,
coin flip.
everybody who made it this far, comment which Pop-Tart made it through your bracket. I want to see what's going on here.
All right, what are you calling? What's what?
We're gonna say that. Okay, who's got the higher seed? So we got the 3 seed versus the 7 seed. So, do you want s'mores to be heads and then hot fudge to be tails?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, flipping. Tails.
Hot fudge makes
Hot
it
fudge.
through. Hot fudge versus
Hot fudge.
frosted strawberry. Does hot fudge take it all?
I think hot fudge might take it all.
Hot
I think we
fudge
had the
might-
championship in the other semifinal.
I think so. I think hot fudge makes the winner here. I mean, the Stooge best Pop-Tart bracket winner is the 7 seed hot fudge, which
Ain't mad at
honestly,
that.
I think sitting at a 7 seed, they kind of snuck in with the best matchups. Like they had to knock off banana bread and
Yeah.
confetti cupcake. Like the only more favorable matchup was frosted strawberry knocking off grape
Yeah.
and then chocolate chip. Like we're feeling pretty good there. I mean, that's a great bracket all the way around though, except for
Excellent.
the unfrosted strawberry. I think unfrosted strawberry should be the 16. I don't know why. I don't know what metrics we did to get 12 there, but
Sure.
it's a good time. Good little bracket there.
Excellent.
Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I know there's some Colorado bias that happens in media, but for those of you who don't know, Colorado got the absolute fucking piss beaten out of them
They did.
by the Mormons.
That is correct.
BYU there was some happy soaking going on at BYU. Let's see what the headlines are. Hunter and Shador and great run at CU despite loss.
Okay.
Despite bowl loss, Shador Hunter closed successful chapter at Colorado.
Okay.
On the scoreboard, Travis Hunter and Shador Sanders went out with a whimper at Colorado, but their lasting impact in Boulder, both on the field and off, was probably immeasurable. All right.
There you go. There you
I've
have it.
seen a lot of suckage going on from the media before. Like, look, a lot. Like the Bama and SEC suckage that was going on. Like,
Yeah.
pepper grinder, fucking emerald on that shit.
Decent suckage.
Decent. Some good,
Sure.
clean suckage. We just, look, they got shit on him.
Yeah.
Okay. They were in the Big 12. The
Wasn't
Big
much of a
12
game.
was ass. I mean, they got boat raced. Okay. Just call it what it is. Just give the boys a chance.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Let 'em
BYU
play.
played really, really good. But no. It's interesting to talk about. Thank you, Chandler. I'm just not even gonna. I'm not gonna show it. But Micah Parsons said after the Eagles beat him, I mean, if you take away the scoreboard, the game would have been close.
Sure.
Yeah. And if your uncle didn't have balls, be your aunt. So
There you go.
you know,
It all
or
makes
vice
sense.
versa. Yeah.
It all makes sense.
Oh,
Who'da
gotta have
thought?
a good clip from Tej.
No, I swear there's some, like, I don't want Daddy like most of the time, but like I swear there's some teams like, alright, bro, they're already down in my shit.
Like for example, like
Wait, if you're-
Toronto.
Yeah, wait. Bro, and this guy's complaining about getting sounded. He doesn't use fucking dead silence.
Bro, against most of the teams in the league, I'm telling you, I can fucking not run it, and I don't get that.
That gets me. I promise you gotta run it. I'm just gonna be honest. It gets me. I
Alright.
promise you. It gets
Is face
me.
sounding you? Is face sounding you?
No, I'm actually watching. I watch your
who's
shit back.
sounding you?
I sound loud as fuck on your shit, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
bro,
probably.
Only fucking T just saying I'm getting sound word, but he's not running dead silent.
Guy's an idiot.
How is he still here?
He's good at S&D, man. What can you say?
He just inevitable. He just good enough to stay on a roster until the next season.
No facts.
Let's have a moment of silence for meth streams. Meth streams and
It's
crack
dead?
streams have been taken down.
Oh, no.
longer in use. Join the Discord to get the latest.
Boom, boom, boom. 3 big booms. For meth streams.
What about how much does crack streams get?
Crack streams is gonna get as many
4
booms as
big
they
booms.
want. As many booms as they need.
I
Feel
just
good
can't
about
believe
themselves.
I saw that clip. Sorry, your brother passed away. That shit's fine.
Boom. Insane.
Oh,
Literally insane.
you can't make that shit up. Yeah, this is definitely gonna get putt shot of the year, and I'd like to know how much alcohol was consumed beforehand, because that really makes a difference. If you're showing up to putt and you're completely sober and you're like over the age of 21, I mean, come on,
Yeah.
kind of a freak.
At
And
least
then they
do
go
it
take
right.
me to the abyss. Look at that. Say something about putt and I'm
Yeah,
just
you're in
gone.
hell over there.
That's fine.
Gotcha in hell.
No. This is some Happy Gilmore shit. I think that's at Camelot.
No fucking way. That did not just happen. No fucking way.
Probably not actually. Could you imagine you're on a first
How'd
date?
you
get
just get
finessed
lucky,
like
huh?
that?
I would be checked. Hey, bro. I'm gonna need you to go home.
You just 3-putt it and it's just like,
Yeah.
it's jocked.
Chalk it. Somebody chalk it.
You jock my game. Yeah, playing NHL 94 on the Wrigley Field scoreboard is kind of goals here. This is back when the hockey games were so elite. Just make them simple again, okay?
Man, it's not hard.
I don't want all the complex movements and all this. Now I want to be able to board check people. I want to be able to forward check people. I want to be able to fight. And I want to be able to shoot, pass. That's it. That's all I want. Yeah, this is crazy, but a Falcons fan was caught putting his Kyle Pitts jersey back on after he scored a touchdown. Like, I guess. What is it with every team playing Mr. Brightside now?
I know,
found
they
out,
love it.
Michigan played it and won a national title, and they're like,
They
gotta
need to have it every time.
I'm gonna stretch out my period. That guy's too big to wear the number 8.
Yeah.
There's just certain numbers.
Yeah.
We just can't.
No
Sorry.
single digits for that guy.
I don't remember what this was, but we're gonna see it together. There's no actually underneath it, so I guess that's good.
I got Luigi.
All right, I got your ass.
Oh.
Did you, bro?
Never mind.
What's going on in
You're
here?
great. What?
You
We're
guys
playing Super Smash Bros. What's your problem?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Were you guys talking about Diddy and Luigi?
Yeah, from the game.
Those are Diddy's a character in the game.
You don't know Luigi?
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. I thought you guys were talking about something else.
Yeah. So you want to play?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the?
how'd you guys get this on the GameCube?
We jailbroke it.
Yeah, Brian's good at that.
You guys are sick.
I got Luigi.
Let me just see if like turning my light on will like fix some shit, dude. Okay, that's better. Oh, now I'm back in the light.
Nah, yeah, I mean,
Oh my god,
hey, you're beautiful.
it was in hell.
Sure.
It's literally, it was like a figure was like
Fucking good.
pulling me into the dark side.
Looking great, bud.
I don't know who I'd pick on that with Luigi and Diddy on Smash Bros. Luigi's got a good shot.
I'm taking Luigi.
Yeah,
Got that killer instinct.
he does. He's got one on the board.
Sure.
Table tennis was the top 10 most bet sport by handle and bets. So I can't remember when we were in Vegas. Did you throw a table tennis bet? Or was it just tennis? I think it was
It was just tennis, not table
Just
tennis. Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't even know where to start with table tennis. I would usually bet and see if someone's from China. I'd be like, okay, we're probably gonna see they're the favorite, so
Sure.
maybe that's some free cash. I don't know. But maybe the U.S. just got a fucking sniper at table tennis.
They could. They could. They could have that guy for sure.
Good point. Never forget what the Relia Quest Bowl, good God, took from us. Give me the Outback Bowl, damn it.
Give it all back.
Dude, I got fucking popcorn shrimp fighting a bloomin' onion.
Sure. You and I wouldn't want it any other way.
And I'm taking the fucking bloomin' onion. Look at that
Every
stance.
time. Every
That gets
time I'm
5
taking
big
twice on a
booms.
Sunday. Boom, boom, boom.
And I love that from the Jimmy Kimmel interview. Yeah, we get it. Or Jimmy Fallon, we get it.
Yeah.
Someone said that the Panthers need to sign Luke Combs to play defense, and he said, I'm ready to suit up. I can see it. He'd be on the D-line.
I could see that for sure. He
Might
looks the
get his
part.
Shit ripped.
He looks the part for sure.
Like, I'm thinking the first power, that pulling guard is just coming through and just messing up his day.
Oh, he's lighting somebody up for sure.
He's getting it, and he's falling back, and he says, hey, Siri, can you play When It Rains, It Pours? Because goddamn. Or hit me like a hurricane, actually. That's better.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a better one.
That's a good one.
So speeding woman on cocaine kills drunk driver high on meth in North Las Vegas. Hog Mafia says penalties offset first down.
Well, hey, I mean, there you have it.
I mean, we have a foul on both players.
There you have it.
Gonna have to offset them. I wish it showed how fast this response came in too. Like, was this 21 hours and then he was like 5 minutes into it? Like,
Could.
dang. Shout
Yeah.
out Delrod 54.
Definitely could
man.
have been.
Penalties offset. I like it. Yeah, this is the dumbest idea ever. Like, man. What's the number one rule you're taught in football? Well, with kickers.
Yeah.
Don't talk to them.
Don't check them.
Don't check them.
Don't check them.
Sarkeesian said, I do it what I want, when I want, how I want.
And he went over and whiffed.
Yeah. Hey,
Well, thanks. Thanks, Sark.
That?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, honestly, I was kind of worried that if Sarkeesian lost this game, he might have gone on like an elite bender.
Might have been Jeej.
Like, bad. Like, we'd find him in the stands at the Sugar Bowl. And you're
Yeah.
like, how did he get here?
How'd this guy get into the premises?
Who let this man in? Man, Scattaboo's just a different beast. This ASU culture is pretty sweet.
Cam, there were reports that you were ill on the sideline during the game. Could you give us an idea of what you were going through and how much that had impacted you at all in the game?
Yeah, I mean, I threw up. I threw up. I drank too much water too fast, and I was kind of feeling sloshy, and then felt better after. So
You can rally.
You know, I was.
Hell
26 years, we've never had a puke award. But no, this is in 26 years, we've never had to be able to do this. And with about 7 minutes left, the media voted Scat as the MVP. And so the offensive MVP of the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Scat, congratulations.
I mean, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Scat.
Cam, there were reports that you.
Thank you, Scattaboo.
I wish they came out and said, yeah, this guy was like fucking drinking till 3 a.m.
Scatawad.
And then threw up a 50-piece. What? I love his coach puking rally. I like this ASU team, honestly. Like, I'm going to look
Yeah.
forward to them next year.
They're good vibes.
They probably won't make it next year.
Probably not. Probably not. One time thing.
I didn't know Jake Olson had it in his bag like this. And again, I'm going to ask the question if he's the one writing this shit. He said, when I was told I would have to lose my one and only eye and go completely blind, I was sad to think how I'd never and be able to actually see USC win another championship. But then I thought about all the Oregon fans and told myself, if they could do it, so could I.
There you go.
Jacobs.
Diabolical, man.
Is he
That's
writing
menace.
this shit?
Well, I mean, got to be like talk to type or something, right? I mean,
Talk to speech.
surely he's not typing it out.
At a baby
It's
Jake.
impossible.
It's not what you see that matters. It's what. Wait, it's not what you look at that matters. It's what you see. What? Someone's got to rearrange that bio. That don't make
Yeah.
sense.
Let's try again.
That don't make any sense. I respect it though, kind of. Brent McMurphy said that sources say that Oregon will change into Michigan uniforms at halftime, hoping that might work versus the Buckeyes. Fuck, it might as well done something.
Got to do something to save you.
Now, this one's going to be a tough one because you didn't see the game, but there's been a lot of controversy around this call in particular. So this gets blocked, but it still bounces in.
Oh, people are saying that it should count?
By rule, they looked it up. As long as the ball didn't cross the end line before it went up and in, which it didn't, even though it got blocked, it should count.
I think once it hits the ground, it's dead. No?
That's what I thought, but there are people pulling up rules that say, oh, actually.
I think those people are stooges.
I think so too, but
That's my thing.
I mean,
maybe. I mean, that'd be insane.
Somebody had a good
fuck with it, though.
idea. Ground rule double. Should be a 1.5.
Sure. Yeah,
I'd
let's
go
go
with
half
that.
point.
Yeah, let's go
Easy
half
half.
point.
Easy half point.
Let's see. This is what Google says. Yes, if the field goal bounces off the turf and goes through the uprights, it is considered a successful field goal and counts as points on the scoreboard. The ball only needs to pass through the goalpost to be considered a successful kick, regardless of whether it bounces on the ground first. Key point to remember, no restrictions on bounces. The rules do not specify that a field goal cannot bounce off the ground before going through the uprights, bouncing off the goalpost. Yes, it can go through the goalpost. It is considered.
Yeah, but I think it's different when it gets blocked.
That's what I was wondering. I don't know. I don't
think-
think anything like this has ever happened.
It would make sense if if you block it and it hits the ground.
See, this is what I'm talking about. People are pulling this shit up. Like Article 1 field goals shall be scored if a
Yeah, who is
scrimmage
this? Someone's
kick-
fucking little league team? Like, they don't know. They don't know shit.
This is
Fucking
crazy.
Glendora All-American rule books.
Dude, I don't even want to see that rule book. That rule book don't exist. There are no rules. I mean, I don't think this situation's ever come up in football where they're like,
Yeah.
hey, they did a crossbar challenge, it got blocked, and they still won. Like, how do we... Supposedly, there are people saying that Arizona State filed against the College Football Playoff Committee that they should have won off of this. I don't know. I mean, you had them at 4th and 18. Maybe just stop that.
Yeah.
Gotta think.
Gotta think.
And just like I was asking, so this is the most dangerous man on the field, right?
Yep.
Right there. Okay. Let's just see if we can just watch. If you could tell me what the coverage is going on here, because I wasn't a defense player, I was just a quarterback. So I see safety shade over. Cool. So he's got his hips facing outside, so he's got inside leverage. Okay.
Yep.
Where
are we going?
What part of his route told you he was going outside? What part of the stem?
Got shook. Got a dumbass shook out of his boots.
By what?
He did a little out and in.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, it was decent. He's fucked either way, though.
Oh, 100%. I think there's a guy.
I mean, if he doesn't move, I mean, even if he doesn't
he's fucked.
Falling, he's getting run past anyway.
Bro,
I think
the
either-
replay is so much worse. This is actually insane. Watch this shit. Nah, we gotta zoom in, bro. We gotta zoom in. Dog, what the fuck? Like, no.
I thought 5 was actually going to be able to make a play. Like, I thought he was just going to put his
I thought he was
helmet in
gonna
his
sprint
chest and
back,
try to
yeah.
smack him. Can we just take a second? I just saw the protection. Does the center snap it and then pull all the way out?
Much worse. This is
He
actually
snaps-
insane.
Dude, he
Watch
snaps
this
it and
shit.
pulls out. Damn.
Yeah.
That's some scary shit, and the running back fills the A gap.
Nah, We gotta zoom in, bro. We gotta zoom in.
Oh my. Hey, I didn't see that in the first pre-play. All right, big dog. Isn't that the center that Alabama ran out of town?
Ooh, is it still that same guy? It might be.
Or did he get hurt? No, I think he got hurt, actually. I was like, he's not running that one. Every wedding needs a prop sheet like this. I don't even know. My big question is who's paying these out? So, like, because I know you can't read it too well. So, ceremony, Will Taylor, cry. Yes is minus 600. No is plus 600. Let's just go through food and drink. Who smashes cake first? Colin plus 200. Taylor plus 150. No cake smash minus 280.
Okay.
For those who don't know me during speech, yes, minus 250, no, plus 200. Like, who's paying these odds out is my question. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who's my bookie here? How am I?
Someone's going to have to pay the piper here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't think I'm cashing in on the members of bridal party to miss the ball drop, like, I'm kind of feeling like Rachel might just miss. You know what I mean? Like I just Rachel or Haley seem like they're gonna be a little boozed up, and they're missing the cue. And I'm like, so then do I go to the bride and groom and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
I won my parlay. I had a 7-legger, hit them all.
Sure.
Technically, you owe me $7,000. I don't want to be that guy, but at the same time, 7 G's, 7 boxes ZD.
Yeah.
Kind of would like that. You know what I mean?
Let me get that shit.
I mean, if you throw that this is Monopoly money, then maybe I'll throw you a little 7 G's, but I don't know. I didn't know Connor Stallions was going to be a part of making some rule changes, but he offers targeting rule changes. Who's even listening to Connor Stallions? Didn't he get boat raced in a high school playoff game or some shit? Like, no, I don't even think he made plus like 54-0.
Yeah.
So it's similar to the flagrant fouls in basketball. So flagrant 1, 5-yard penalty, incidental contact to the head. Because I think, ipso facto, if you hit someone with your shoulders, usually your head comes with because it's a part of
Typically,
it.
that's how it'll go.
And then they're finding out, go figure, if I try to hit you with the side of my shoulder, it's going to dislocate my shoulder because my head's not a part of it. So now I don't have that, all that support. So, some things we probably could have seen coming. Flagrant 2, or targeting 2, I guess. 15-yard penalty, no ejection for leading with crown. All right.
Okay.
Flagrant 3, 15-yard penalty and ejection for clear intent, launch plus lead with the crown, contact the head. I don't mind it. I think a 5-yard penalty is better for the playoffs. Like, I think there are some hits that set the tone, and you're okay taking a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
But I think this whole, this is the hit people were talking about, and it's like, look, if you call that, he caught the ball, 6 yards downfield on a 3rd and 15. Like,
the thing that just sucks is, I've seen less than that get called.
Oh, the Pac-12 got us.
Yeah, so then the Arizona State's like, dang, dude, we probably their guy had that happen against them.
Yeah.
In the Big 12 championship.
That one.
So he had to miss the first half.
That one.
And they're like, dang, how do we didn't? That should have been their karma coming back to him, but I guess not.
I guess that's a good point. I didn't even think about it that way. I don't even know how this came across my feed, but chaos at Christmas show after member of Jersey Shore star Angelina Pavernick, I don't know, group allegedly punches little person dressed as teddy bear.
Okay.
Why did you just boo bop a little person dressed as like a midget dressed as a teddy bear? Like what?
Interesting.
So like Brad Williams runs at you and like you just fucking smoke him. Like that's just what we're.
That's what happened.
All right. Keep moving. It's just pretty interesting from Brandon Walker. Saying, I must say it is interesting to follow the SEC's dominance. Follow Alabama and Georgia coming back to normal. All happened as soon as every team could start legally paying players. Yeah.
Yep.
Happened pretty quick.
I know. Pretty crazy how that works, huh?
Yeah, money talks. Boy, this one worked out. What I thought it would be like having Airbud. Oh, that's the face. Dome pieced.
Getting slammed.
Here he comes. Ready?
Damn.
Hey, he's coming for blood, man. Oh. I think that's the best.
Boy, that boy's ready to hunt.
This one right here, the slide. He slide challenge.
Oh, he's challenging. He'll
Get
chow that
lost,
all day.
idiot. Oh yeah, the child again. I mean, if my dog's got hops like that, what am I supposed to do? You know, he's getting up. Penn State versus the Catholic Church is like Jeffrey Epstein Olympics.
It's fair. That's a fair point. Just ask my dad about it. Thank you, Sandusky.
Should ask your dad who he's picking in the Jeffrey Epstein Olympics. See what he says.
Yeah. Probably is Diddy a part of the is he like a undercard on that? On the Epstein Olympics?
I think he'd have to be.
Gotta be a part of it somehow, right?
He's in some sort of aquatic sport in nature. So probably like ooh. He likes touching people, so he's probably in the relay.
Yeah.
Let's touch hands a little bit. He likes to reach over the line, you know what I mean? Just for a little friendly banter. This one was crazy. ESPN showing Parker Jones again and again, acting like he's the reason Georgia couldn't move the ball, tackle, show discipline, or come up with a big play when they needed it.
Yep.
Yeah, I promise you the game was not lost by this kid.
No.
Was it a ticky-tack call? Absolutely. He was just getting psyched up, but that's why you have to be back on the sidelines.
Yeah, don't be a dumbass, but you know.
I'm sure the SEC is gonna rip him and be like, if he wasn't in the way of the ref, we would have won. It's like, well, if Bell actually catches the rock when it hits him in the hand,
Yeah.
like backup quarterback for a 70-yard bomb, maybe you're in a different spot.
No facts.
This is genius. This is chestnut checkers. Every team that made the college football playoff semifinal has earned $14 million to pay out to their conference. As an independent, Notre Dame's win over Georgia just pulled the Fighting Irish at $14 million to all.
Damn.
And they take all the cash. So they took your cash too. They took your cash, their cash.
They took my cash.
Well, they needed it for the Jeffrey Epstein Olympics.
For sure.
Somebody had to host it.
Somebody had to have it.
Someone had to do it. I don't know if you watched this post-game interview. This is like one of the craziest. I don't think we can have the audio going, but like she was not getting rid of that mic. Like,
oh, I did see this. I hate when people do this.
It's so awkward. Like
just talking to the mic, dude. Either give it to him or talk it to like he.
Yeah, just one or the other.
Well, he should have peeped early. She was clearly not giving him the mic. Like, dude, just start talking. Don't do the half hold, like half hand thing. Like,
yeah, and then like tap her. Hey, I have to give the like.
Yeah.
I don't want to get copyrighted, but boy, that was a botched ceremony. And don't you think like we're going over like, regardless of who wins, hey, here's how the ceremony's going.
Yeah.
He's gonna talk, then you're gonna talk, then he's gonna talk. Or did he just pull an audible and say, I'm the big dog, I'm talking twice? I don't know. Maybe he was pissed. Sports you never knew existed, and I never did either, so you probably don't either. You will now.
The speed is crazy!
Shit wins. When you do it right. Oh. Gonna go nuts.
Take flight here at Flugtag.
What was a Flugtag?
They're going off the end. They're definitely gaining some wicked speed. There's the 70-year-old pilot in the drink. Oh, look at him.
Not a chance.
Yes, we have flight. Go, go,
Oh. Not bad, not bad.
It's possible. Now this I could get into.
Als je punt weghalen, ja, je bent hem al aan! Dames die hier combinaties, de voetballers van Hertha 4 en nee, dan gaat het als dames speciaal op dieet gegaan om het hier vol te houden. Nederlands kampioen freestyle BMX 2021, Nicky erachterop. Het smalle stuk gehaald en dan, wat is de tijd?
Oh yeah.
Racing up this.
Oh yeah, this is hell.
I think it's a training regimen somewhere. Oh my. Dog racing. I don't know where to find any of that shit, but I need to find that for Red Bull.
How do I put bets on that?
Oh, dude. I'm putting bets on the pawn skin.
It could be the future.
Man. I don't know how it's possible, but apparently Curtis Rourke played his historic season with a torn ACL.
Okay. I mean, it's got to be like partially torn or something. It can't be like a full knee gets blown out, but
he ran the ball quite a lot. Like
he was moving around,
cutting. Like he wasn't just dropping back, standing solid. Like,
yeah.
I know Toradol's an amazing thing, but I just don't think it can cover up that. Large there makes sense. Cartoons ain't real. Explain it. I'm clocking out after that.
I'm done. I'm calling off for the week.
Get shit whipped twice.
Get me out of here.
Not shot in the face. Bevo will be back for the Cotton Bowl.
Oh yeah, as he should be.
He's a big son of a bitch. I don't blame them for saying
big old oos.
Look at him. He tried to kill Uga last time.
Good. Stomp his shit out. Bevo don't take no shit.
Buckeye might fuck him up. Eagles fans, I mean, I think this is a good joke for you, so I'm going to let you say it, as an Eagles fan.
What does a Cowboy fan do after winning the Super Bowl? Turns the Xbox off. Pretty facts. We've all been there, though.
Oh,
when your team loses, like, I need to get that back.
Hey, I sent you the aftermath when I had to get it back against Minnesota when USC lost. I beat the piss out of them like 66 to fucking 21. Like I was
had to
screaming.
No other way.
I was throwing the ball like no one's business. Yeah, some teams have a get back guy. At Texas State, they have a get the fuck back guy. Yeah, if you
we're carrying on the sideline, or was this like a prop gun because he's the mascot or something?
Not sure.
Guy, this guy's strapped.
I thought the coach had a middle finger on his hat, and I respected it. That's my coach. Why I picked Texas State? I'm not even sure if they won.
Good question.
Allegedly, Apple has agreed to pay $95 million to settle a lawsuit accusing Siri of eavesdropping on phone owners. I mean, it's not really surprising when you have a service that can just listen to you whenever it wants, and it said that it's supposed to help you with consumer preferences, but it doesn't really know how to distinguish that because it's an AI bot and it just listens to all the feedback and sends it over to the company, and then they decide what's for that. But outside of that, I'm glad I can tell Siri to set a 5-minute timer for me.
Yeah, thanks, Siri. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good shit. Yeah. Best shit.
I don't know if you ever curse Siri out, but it's kind of a fun pastime.
Yeah.
Call her a big piece of shit.
I haven't gone that rogue with Siri yet, but
brother, she'll just get back to you and she'll be like, "That's not a nice way to talk to me." It's like, okay, now we've opened Pandora's box and now we go down the well. She gets very offended, but it's pretty good. Sure. As you could tell, my humor is at about a 5-year-old, maybe 10-year-old. So when I saw a headline like this, I couldn't stop looking at it. So Dick struggling to finish. He's 512th in finishing at the hole. I mean, we got to get better numbers there. Usually, you want to be finishing at the hole. Like we got to be able to.
Got to at least get there.
Yeah, I mean, Dick, we gotta get there, brother. We gotta go hard at the rim, okay? Hard at the hole, and just you gotta finish that shit, brother.
Gotta finish. Gotta find a way to finish.
I mean, we're getting blue balled at the rim right now. Like we can't.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Grady Dick, he's dead last in finishing. I mean, son. I mean, put back. He's not even tips.
Not even tips.
Dick's struggling with the tips at the hole. I mean, it's
all bad. It's all bad.
Are there any other Dick jokes I could fit in there? That's what she said.
There you go.
There
you go. You just didn't even have to say. You did it right there.
There we go. All right, I've achieved my humor. Oh, perfect. Boy, we'll dive into this more. But for all those who have seen, there's a lot going on at Fox Sports. But it couldn't be complete without Zion Williamson just hopping in and saying, "Can I be next?" and then getting turned down.
Oh,
It could be worse. At least you didn't offer someone $1.5 million and still get turned down.
all I know is my two kings of Fox are clear out of this. Old Colin Coward,
Oh yeah,
Joel Klatt, they're all good.
yeah. Colin's out of it.
They do nothing wrong. They just talk their shit. Talk about some sports. Go home to their wives. Go home to their families.
Wait, I'm supposed to
like respectable men. That everyone else is just paying
Boy.
for some pussy and just fucking sleeping with everybody. What are we doing?
I mean, but you got to think though, 1.5 million. Like I think there's
1.5. It ain't worth. Nothing's worth 1.5.
1.5. I mean, we could be buying a house.
We're doing a lot of stuff.
You can do a lot of things here. Yeah, I mean 1.5. I mean, I think it's worse to get turned down after offering 1.5. Like how down bad are you to just say fuck it, 1.5? Will we do it?
Yeah.
I'll figure out the numbers later. Okay, I'll sell a boat, sell a car, do some things. I'm gonna wait till there's more details out before I talk more on that situation. It's unfortunate that I it feels like Unk might get caught in the crosshairs on this one, from what I'm hearing.
Unk's looking like he's okay so far.
He is? Okay.
So far.
Okay, he's looking clean.
I'm hoping it stays that way.
I mean, but you gotta think, who was it really when he went Instagram live?
Yeah.
I mean, boy.
I think he's out of this one.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
He's had some pretty bad takes recently. I ain't gonna lie. Did you hear? Actually, it was a couple weeks ago when he was talking about I think it was the Rams versus Bills game, and he said something to Dan Orlovsky about like, well, what happened when Josh Allen kicked the field goal? And Dan's like, they didn't kick a field goal, and he's like, yes, they did. He's like, no, they didn't.
Which is
Like,
cap.
there's no field goal. And everyone on Twitter was like, is he watching the game? I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
what's going on here?
Unk, you might have got caught with that
Unk
one.
is tweaking.
Oh, you've got nuts.
Unk is tweaking.
Well, we got an interesting one here. Like, there's so many names for the title of this episode. Like, it could just be the Darron Thomas Masterclass, really.
Could be. I wouldn't be mad.
No, you know what does chat my ass here, though? We still got 27 subscribers. We got 129 videos for you.
Sure.
Got to think at
Walk
some
in
point.
here.
And we get to 30. I mean, we might lower it down to 35 to chug a buzzball. I mean, seriously, we want to be degenerates for you. Give us.
That's what we do.
That's
what we do.
Yeah, a little something.
That's what we want to do.
We'll keep
And
doing
what
it.
we'll continue to do.
Oh yeah, of course. Maybe on a Thursday, we hit that hour and a half mark, have the picks in, and we say, you know what? I remember that deal that was on the table.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna take the case and walk. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, probably be Darron Thomas. Something. Never forget Darron Thomas, folks.
I'll never forget you, Darron.
Thank you, Darron.
For all you did.
Oh, you
did. For my childhood.
When toe gets Cam Newton.
Love you.
Probably getting paid.
Love you, Darron.
Maybe a Nissan Altima.
There you go.
Couple Chick-fil-A fries. Beer or two. Alrighty, folks.
All right, people.
Giving you enough stupid stoogery. That's all you get. Put your quarter in, you get more.
We'll see you. We'll see you.
We'll see you. And that's all.